Hi guys, I'm Danny, and I started the Sunday gym because I've noticed lately that people tend to go to colleges and universities without actually knowing why they're there. Afterwards, starting jobs that are unfulfilling. So I'm interviewing different professionals to see what they have to say and to share their experience and knowledge with you. I hope you enjoy it. Fine and well. Right down, Michalina. How you doing? Welcome to the podcast.
Hi, thank you. I'm good. How are you?
I can't complain. Things are fine. It's a sunny day. The podcast will be focused on three main questions. What do you do for a living? How did you get there? And how did you knew that this was the way to go? So tell us what you do for a living.
Well, funny fact, I'm unemployed right now, but that's also because I'm on my exchange in Norway. So I'm having a little bit of a break. However, before that, I was working as a babysitter for 4 years. So I was
No.
not really doing anything related to my studies, but it was a nice job. It's something that was giving me the living for during my studies, so I could enjoy them in Denmark. And yeah, now it's just more finding the new job afterwards. So we'll see when I finish my studies here.
Indeed, and it's pretty nice that you've been a babysitter because, well, we all have to deal with babies at the workplace. At least now you have this raw experience,
Yeah.
which is pretty good, and I really admire people that do that kind of stuff because fairness, it's quite a responsibility to be responsible for somebody's child. uh,
Definitely, yeah.
and you definitely are this kind of a person because 4 years is a lot of time. And you mentioned you're in Denmark right now, Norway.
Yeah, I'm having my exchange for a semester. So in general, I'm studying in Denmark, but I haven't been going too far away. But yeah, my exchange is in Norway, so it's a good time to just focus on studies and have a small break from the working environment.
And what are you studying?
I'm studying finance and international business.
Nice.
But here I can choose electives, and they're more into sustainability and economics. So it's something a little bit different than usual.
And a little bit straightforward to the third one because you know how it is. How did you knew that this was the way to go? And the reason I'm asking this is because people tend to go to colleges and universities without actually knowing why they're there, and that afterwards that they go to the workforce, they start jobs that aren't for them. It simply aren't. It's not insulting or anything. Then they're pretty unhappy, and you know that there is this stigma that you have to go to the university, you have to go to this college and that college. And please understand, I'm not against colleges and universities. I myself graduated, I was fine with that. But most people, and this isn't only in Europe, this is for the States, for India, for China, as far as I know for now. So this is worldwide. How did you knew that this was the way to go?
Well, I didn't, and I don't. I think I still don't sometimes, but it's just like I was finishing a high school with biology and chemistry, so it's totally different what I'm doing now. But in general, I would say that I'm just going, let's call it with like the time passing, I'm more into it. So I see that I'm more interested. I see that I'm reading more about it, and I like the topics now. So I guess I don't really know if that's a path for me, but seeing that I'm getting really more aware of those, like the companies I can apply to, the positions I can be, and I see myself there in the future. It's a kind of a small feeling that okay, that is a path for me. It's even not what I wanted to be because I was more into medicine and I don't know, like laboratory, like going to chemistry departments, but it turned out that economics is nice. As a lot of people after finishing high school, I was kind of going like university applying, and I really wanted to study and didn't really have like the thought about having a break. So it was, as a lot of people do, applying to the business department, which is very often, I don't know what I want to be, let's become a businessman, businesswoman. So yeah, so now I think answering your question would be, for now, I think it's a path for me because I'm just excited about the upcoming courses, lectures, and me seeing myself in the working environment doing it. So maybe it will stay like that, but maybe it will change. Yeah,
So
probably.
it was something like a gut feeling, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's something like feeling. So it's like following what I feel now. It's the best way to do it because, of course, interests change. But it's good to have the studies and the like base, and then just like work around it.
Were you mentored by someone? Well, mentored isn't exactly. I shouldn't have used that term. Were you influenced by someone or something or an event to take the path of economics? Don't get me wrong. I'm totally fine with it. I mean, I graduated it, so and it puts food
Yeah,
on my table, so it's absolutely fine with it. It opens a lot of doors because it's the first couple of years are like very general. At least that was the case before, and it opens a lot of doors. You mingle with a lot of people, and you can be pretty aimed. There are a lot of options. You can choose one. This is what I loved about economics back in the day. I don't know if it's the same right now, but were you influenced by someone, or like somebody just or an event, or somebody in your life?
when applying, I was not. It was more that we had a program where they introduced us to the Danish education, and then I checked the website, and most often bachelor is in English only from the economics like, and business courses. So I just applied because my goal was to study in English because I think it's a great opportunity. But within the time, I would say that going to this like job offers, like events and stuff, this is where like I realized, okay, I really like it. I like to see those people like nicely there, like interested in the company and like working on the developing it because I think it's like it's a great feeling of being a part of this project and business models and everything. So I think no one really influenced me when I was applying to it. I was more like going towards the English and like traveling part of it. And then just by time, I was a little bit by people I was reading about and just keep going. That I didn't like decide to leave it.
If you're able to capture this keep going spirit, you'll be going in pretty good place. Uh,
Hopefully.
it's remarkable to see someone young who really doesn't know exactly what they're doing, but just following the gut feeling. It's pretty good because I have so many examples recently uh, that following the gut feeling is fine as far as I know. But there are a lot of people who know that this isn't for them, it's wrong for them, but yet they still do it, and really tortures the spirit. And I'm really happy to see that you and I one of those young people, and I really wish you all the best. This is a remarkable, although short, pretty interesting story. And in 10 years, I'd like to have you again.
Thank you. Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to add or highlight?
Sorry, if it's what?
Is there anything else you would like to add or highlight?
Well, as you said, with the gut feeling that some people don't really know, like then what to do, or they don't know that it's not for them, but they don't want to drop it. I was there. It's also this kind of, let's say, society pressure that, oh my, okay, you did 2 years, you can finish it. But I would say that then it's maybe good to just find what I did, a part of it which really makes me excited, and then continue this part afterwards, like find something small to do. Like in my case, it was sustainability and climate related to economics and finance, so and business. So yeah, I think that's like a small thing I can add from myself.
Remarkable. Well, thank you again for being with
Thank
me.
you very
Wish you
much.
all the best, and we'll be in touch. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Guys, I hope this one was useful. Please follow the channel on YouTube, Rumble, Gap, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Ring the bell and all the good stuff. Have a nice week ahead, and I'll see you next Sunday.